So hear me out. When trying to fool a magician, people usually approach it in one of two ways. They either come up with a super crazy move that's virtually impossible to detect and literally impossible to do, or they use a super simple technique that all magicians overlook. But there's another way. Come closer. You can do a trick they know, but use a completely different method. So they'll be sitting there thinking, I know how it's done. And then you ask them how it's done, they'll explain the method, but be completely wrong. For those of you who don't know, Jay Sankey actually went on Penn & Teller Fool Us and did this exact same thing. He performed the basic tricks that most magicians would know, but using his own method. And secretly, he fooled Penn & Teller. I believe Jay Sankey made a video talking about this, so if I could find it, I'll put the link to it in the description. Definitely check it out if you have time. Now, I'm about to show you the same thing, how you can secretly fool any magician. Hey V, I got a great card trick just for you. Just for me? Just for you. Wow, I want to see it. Awesome. So as always, we'll start off by giving the deck a bit of a shuffle. Oh, can I shuffle? No, you literally threw the cards away last time.
Okay, I got my 10 cards.
No, I think you have me confused with someone else. Anyway, I'm going to dribble through the deck, and I just want you to call out stop. Stop. Here, I have a Sharpie. Just go ahead and sign it. All right, all good. So now I'm just going to turn your card face down, and now go ahead and just put it in your mouth. Now that that's done, I'm going to give you this deck, and I want you to have me select a card. Okay, pick a card. Great, and now I will sign it myself. Here we go. From here, I'll put the card in this tuck case, and then give this a shake. Okay, very nice. Now check this out. If I actually take the card back out, we'll see that it actually changed places with your card. So here's your selected card, the 2 of hearts, completely signed. And in your mouth is my selected card. No way. No way. No way. No way. What up, crew? It is Magic Monday, and this is your place to learn magic, master performance, and captivate audiences. Now, if you're a magician who just watched this performance, I'm sure you have ideas in your head on how this trick is done. I think the method you're thinking of right now is wrong. I believe that I secretly fooled you. Alright everybody, here we are, about to reveal the inner workings of the secret magician fooler. But before I do that, a little bit of background on this effect. It's known as Insto-Transpo, and I believe I read it in the Encyclopedia of Card Tricks a while back. Before I share this method with you, let me tell you what I was thinking. I was thinking that there was a duplicate card used in this process. So for example, we have one joker on top, one on the bottom. We have a card selected at random, let's say 5 of hearts. We control the bottom card right to the top, then we could do a double lift, showing the spectator's cards on top. And give that to the spectator, which is actually the joker. Do another double lift. This is again the joker. It could be signed, whatever. And then I take it, it's actually the 5 of hearts, and boom, rubs, and the cards have been swished. So this is what I thought. This is how I thought this trick was done. But man, I was wrong. This trick turned out to be a little more complicated than I expected. There is a bit of a setup required, and you will need a double backer. So starting off, on the double backer, you want to mark the corners, just a very light marking of the corners. What I actually done was I took a pencil, slightly colored in the corners like this, and then I just erased them. This kind of left like a smudge on both of these corners. So the top left corner and the bottom right corner I marked using a pencil. All right, and then I also pre-signed a selected card just like this. So I have my CM selected card, put it face up on top, take that double backer, make sure the markings are face up, put it on top of that, and now you're ready to begin. We don't even need this. Once everything is set up and you're ready to perform, I like to give the deck a few false cuts right in front of the spectator so they don't think the deck is pre-set up in any kind of way, which it is. And then I go ahead and dribble, have them call out stop. And the reasoning for this is when I spread like this, I don't want this face-up card to, show to the spectator. So I go ahead, dribble, they call out stop, let's say right around here, and they get the 3 of hearts as their selected card. From here, I have them go ahead and sign this 3 of hearts, right? I keep the deck in my hand, have them sign the 3 of hearts. Let's just go ahead and sign it. There we go. And now what you're going to perform is a triple lift, all right? Not a double, but a triple lift. So I think the easiest way to do it is just do a pinky count, right? Pinky count, grab these 3 cards, triple lift, and turn everything over. If you're not comfortable doing a pinky count, you could also riffle in the back to count off those 1, 2, 3 cards. And then again, do the triple lift to close up, all right? This is something that would probably require practice if you're not, too comfortable doing it. Yep, once all that is done, you take the top card. Again, the spectator believes that the top card is their selected card, and you hand that over to the spectator. And in actuality, this card is actually your signed or your pre-signed selected card. You hand that over to the spectator, and you make sure they don't see this card, right? You can put it in their pocket. Just make sure it's available somewhere where it could be seen during the entire trick. All right, so we put that over here. From here, I like to give the deck a cut and then hand it over to the spectator so then they can now tell me to select a card. And what I really love about this is that I just cut the deck and the spectator will genuinely have me select a card somewhere from the center, which makes them think that I have a completely free choice I'm picking at random. But all I'm really doing is I'm looking for my marked card. So this is my marked card. It may be a little difficult to tell on camera. All I gotta do is take the card right underneath it, and this is actually the spectator's signed card, all right? So that's pretty cool. You just take that, and now from here, you take a Sharpie, open it up, pretend to sign this card, and if you wanna really, I guess, sell this effect, I'd recommend doing this, having your pinky here, and as you sign, you can see how that noise gets made when so I don't even have to touch this playing card, but I can pretend to sign, put that down, put that over to the side, and you're all set. And ideally what I love to do for the reveal, which I really couldn't do in my performance, is I like just to have the two cards touch, and once the cards touch, I reveal, there it is, your selected and signed card. That means what card do you have? And their card is, there it is, my signed and selected card. Now, I know a lot of you love watching these performances with V, so I'll start including them on a monthly basis as soon as I reach my first goal of $100 a month on Patreon. So if you're able to contribute, I'd love to have your support, and I'll put the link to the Patreon right down there. It's right there. Check it out.